go. Welcome back to my little corner of the internet. Today I wanted to talk about something I don't normally talk about, but something I've really noticed, and I'm kind of like, maybe I'm just curious. Is this a thing? Because I'm wondering if it's a thing that doctors don't want to tell me about. So, a little backstory. It's about almost been 6 years now since I've had my thyroid removed due to serious thyroid disease. And I couldn't swallow. It was getting harder to eat. I had a bunch of nodules on it. So if you see here, you can see my cool scar. It's pretty much, most people don't notice it. But I've noticed over the last few years, since my body's kind of regulated, that even though all my blood tests come up normal, I'm on Synthroid. I can't get a doctor to give me Armor Thyroid, the liquid gel caps, any of that stuff. I did get a doctor to prescribe me liquid gel caps, and then my insurance turned around and told me it would be $150 a month for 30. And I was like, yeah, no, that's absolutely ridiculous. But I've been on thyroid replacement medicine for, almost 6 years now. And I've done a lot of research. I have a certificate in Western herbalism. So I know a lot about herbs and how they work in your body and things like that. And even though ashwagandha is technically an Eastern herb, it's on the Western herbalism list as well. And I take ashwagandha, which if you have a low thyroid, will up your thyroid. And for anybody who didn't know, moringa, if you have a low thyroid, stay away from it. It will make you even lower. It has the ability to lower your thyroid function. So if you have, like what I had was Graves' disease, if you have Graves' disease, eat a bunch of moringa. It should actually help you calm down. I wish I'd have known this 15 years ago, but we're here now. I know now. I stay away from it, but I do eat a lot of ashwagandha. It's also a really nice adaptogen, and it helps with your stress levels and your sleep and a whole bunch of other stuff. It's a wonderful herb to take. I highly suggest everyone takes it. Anyway, I take ashwagandha. I eat healthy. I try to get lots of rest, but I find that as time goes on, I need to sleep more and more and more and more, like 10, 12 hours a day. I've taken depression tests. I'm not depressed. I've taken energy, like adrenal tests. My adrenals are fine. I do my energy medicine and energy work, and I feel fine like later in the day. And I get up and take my thyroid medicine super early in the morning, like sunrise. And then I'll stay up for a little bit, and I'll usually like go back and take a little nap because I'm still freaking tired. But if I find that if I take my thyroid medicine the night before, I'm up like 4 a.m, like ding, I'm just awake and can't get back to sleep, and that's not good either. So I had to make a choice there. Do I want to take it at night and wake up at 4 a.m. and then just be tired the rest of the day? Because I would get real tired at like 4 p.m. I still have things to do. I'm still working. I still got responsibilities that I have to take care of. And so that just didn't work out for me. But I've asked like multiple doctors, multiple endocrinologists about this, and they're like, oh, you're fine. We can give you more thyroid medicine. And I'm like, but my thyroid levels, why would you do that to me if they're fine? They're like, well, it would just make it so you don't eat more, but you're actually skinny, so you don't need more thyroid hormones, is pretty much what they're telling me. Like I had one doctor tell me I could give you more thyroid hormone, but then you probably wouldn't eat more than, I only eat twice a day as it is. He's like, oh, you probably wouldn't eat more once a day. Well, that's not good for you. I'm already really skinny. For somebody who doesn't have a thyroid, most people who have their thyroid removed gain a lot of weight. I didn't. I lost a lot of weight. Just crazy. I'm back to my original weight is pretty much what it is before I got sick. So like body looks healthy, but I've noticed like my skin is different, completely different. And I've noticed that it doesn't matter like how healthy I eat, how much nutrients I put in my body, I still am sleeping like 10 hours a day. And I keep asking every doctor, is this normal? Because this doesn't feel like a good quality of life. And it takes me like an hour to get out of bed in the morning. I'm just like tired, but I take my thyroid medicine the way I'm supposed to. My blood levels come out fine. And they all, oh, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. And I wonder, does anybody else experience this who doesn't have a thyroid? If you do, I would love to connect with you and talk about this and see if there's maybe like another solution or something that can be done, because I don't want to sleep 10 hours a day. Some days it's 12 hours. I don't think that's like a good quality of life, to sleep almost my half of my life away because my endocrine system is like asking for more sleep. And it's just getting more and more and more. And notice as time goes on, it's getting like longer and longer and longer. And I've built a life for myself around making sure that I can get that much sleep. But then I feel like all I do is like work, eat, sleep, work, eat, sleep, work, eat, sleep. And that's really no quality of life either. So I wonder, if you have that problem, if you know anybody that has that problem, I would love to connect with these people and figure something else out, because there's got to be something else going on. And maybe just hearing the stories of someone else, like who's just in the same boat, just might make everyone feel better. You're not alone. I'm not alone. That would be super awesome to know, because I don't know anybody else that doesn't have a thyroid. There's a lot of thyroid issues in my family, but everyone else, I'm the only person that's had theirs removed because it was so badly diseased. I don't know where to connect with people who don't have thyroids. It's not like you can get on Reddit and be like, hey, no thyroid crew, let's have a meetup. They don't have meetups for stuff like that. Most people just want to bitch and complain. I don't want to bitch and complain. I want to like find a solution to this, what I see as a problem. My quality of life, it's strange, because before I had the surgery, my quality of life was like, phew. It was rough, man. I was super sick. Let's just go with that. I was super sick. Nothing I did made me feel better. I'm so grateful that I have it out, because my quality of life has gone up. However, it is different. It's like putting your problem in a different bucket, a different color bucket. It's not the same level of problems. Maybe the bucket's a little smaller, but there's still just something off. And man, I would really like to figure that one out. Because no doctor can tell me, no endocrinologist can tell me. They're just like, oh, you're fine, you're fine. Oh, you're fine, you're fine. Okay, I live in this body. If I don't quite think I'm fine and something's off, why can't you just figure this out for me? And my insurance, I wish it covered a functional medicine doctor, because that's the first place I would go. But unfortunately, it doesn't cover a functional medicine doctor. It only covers those regular doctors and endocrinologists and all that fun stuff. So I don't know, it's just something I kind of wanted to talk about, a little different, not something I normally put on my channel, but I'll come up with some cool stuff lately. I'm gonna head west next week, this weekend actually. I'm gonna head west. I'm going way out to West Texas, and then after West Texas, I am heading to New Mexico, and I'm gonna go to Santa Fe and Taos and all those beautiful places, and I'm grabbing all my winter gear. The only thing I didn't is still up in Michigan, because I'm down in Texas now. The only thing that's up in Michigan still are my snowshoes. I wish I'd have grabbed my snowshoes now, but I got everything else, so I could always rent, I don't know, snowshoes, I guess, if I really want to, or just trudge it out like normal. But I'm super excited. I might go skiing, go check all that fun stuff out. I just got to set aside 12 hours a day to sleep and feel okay. Life. Anyway, I hope everyone's having a wonderful, wonderful day, time, week, whatever you watch this. And yeah, man, if you know anybody, let me know in the comments. Hit me up. I'm super curious to get together with anybody that has the same issues that I'm having. And let's talk. Peace, y'all.